All right, Mama. All right, Mama. That right there, our goal is to put it in right there, somewhere. I'm hoping that there's enough of flat that will fit in there vertically, like that right there. So I took the cover off the front of that, put me a piece of tape just for quick reference, because this is the outside part, because the screws recess in the plastic. It will fit. You can see it flattens out about right there. So we will have to remove and try to get a hole cut in that. But I'm thinking first, before that, I'm having trouble figuring out exactly where to put speakers. Thinking about putting speakers right there, like right in here. I need to cut me the speakers that I'm wanting to put there is considered a 5 1/4 round, but the actual plate, the grill that covers it, is 6 inches in diameter. So I need to cut me a piece of 6-inch diameter cardboard and see how that lays. Because you can see that there's a, let me get the ruler. You can see that there's a curve on the panel, but in a 6-inch span round, how much will actually, how much will it affect? I need to, try to move the grill around the 6-inch pattern and try to find a piece. I'd like to put 2 5 1/4s there, and then come back here and maybe put 2 5 1/4s there, or 2 4-inch, because she wants to save all the room behind the seat. So it's going to be kind of hard. On the driver's side over here, you've got your gas tank going in. So there's the spout or the hole, and then the hose will run in. So, but she'd still have some type of storage, like to store down inside. Because what I would like to do is come across with a flat plate, put me a 5 1/4 there, and have them turned up, and then put me some deadener inside, like for a box, and that would be, the metal would be my box. But we'll see. And I still haven't, I looked at some cup holders, the actual drop-in inserts. Still haven't decided for sure on that yet, but let me see if I can get a piece cut for this speaker. All right, so I got me a piece of 6-inch cut. And I'll be honest with you, laying in there in a 6-inch spot, I don't believe there's going to be any problem as far as, now if you went up high, if you were to go up high, you can see that the grill would be sticking off. But if you drop it down to about right in there, kind of hit a flat spot about right there. So that's what I'm thinking. So let me get that stuck. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. 5 1/4-inch speaker is what it's called, but the grill or the cover is 6 inches. And then maybe take, I'd like to put another one back there, but probably maybe a 4-inch. So on this floor that I'm gonna put in that console, I've got my 2 inches marked, top and bottom. That'll be what turns up. It's gonna be like a tray. That'll give her room to put something in. It's gonna be 15 inches by, it'll be 7 inches down here, widened out to 9.5 up there. All right, so this is what I've got. Put my little flaps, or what I would call, I don't know what you call them. Put them in the metal brake, bend them up, just so that you could get a 3D look. It's 9.5-inch tray at the front, 7 at the back, and the plan is to get it to fit in there. So you can take some tape and tape up your corners. That way it will actually look like a tray dropping down in there, but I'm gonna try to get it in and see what it looks like. All right, so when she opens it up, she'll have a storage tray inside that's 15 inches. And what I've done is I've lifted the tray up off of the actual tunnel like 1.5 inches. And it's a little bit higher back here at the back because to get it level. But anyway, all of my wiring harness and speaker wires and everything, backup camera wire and all that will run underneath that tray. And then that tray will be welded over, so it will be, there won't be nothing falling down in the cracks. All right, Mama, here's what I was thinking. Still thinking about one back there in that back corner. Let me show you over here what I did. So I wanted to try to get them in the same location. What I done was drop that little level down right there from that edge and got me a vertical mark. Then I took this right here, laid it across and marked on the bottom of it, and then I dropped the width of it down and marked on the bottom of it again. So then I came in and I put my 2 top holes center of that black mark, and then it will go over to the edge just like that. That will give me a good reference point for for both speakers to be relatively in the same spot. Even though the 2 sides of it are different, this will give it relatively in the same spot. All right, Mama. So this is the template that comes on the side of the box. About all you speaker boxes will have a template of how to cut it out, the hole size and where the 4 holes is at. So what I done is I just dropped it down, centered my holes up on my top line. Now all I gotta do is cut this out, drill 4 holes, and then that speaker will set in. The grill will go on it and it'll screw directly tight to the metal. All right, Mama, let me show you what I got. There's the hole for that speaker. And I've got the 4 holes drilled. So here's what I done. Took this cutoff wheel right here and went around that outer perimeter and lightly ground until it fell through, and cut that out as a hole, because I don't have hole saws that big. And I could have took it out, probably done it a different way, but I wanted to do it inside the truck to kind of get an idea of how the speakers fit. Then I took this Dremel right here and went around the edge all the way out to my black marker. Now the speaker will fit in just like that. So now when my screen goes on, my screws will go through the hole. I drilled only an 1/8 inch hole. My screws, I believe, were bigger than that, and I'll probably just, that's pretty thick metal, might go in on the back side. You can see how thick it is, if that'll focus. I think that was I think it's 18 gauge, I think is what it is. It's been a while since I've done this, but anyway, follow the template, figure out exactly where you want it, cut it out, you'll be good to go. All right, Mama. So we got the holes in for the radio. Radio's back in, and got the tray made. I think I'm gonna leave it taped in till she looks at it, see if she likes it. Still want to make something to go underneath that radio. See if you can see up inside. Up underneath there, you know, we've got a stopper that keeps it from sliding all the way out, but we need something to keep it from vibrating and bouncing down. So let's see what we can get made. I think I might take this back section out and go ahead and try to get that plug cut out. All right, Mama, here we go. Got the back part of the console out. Gonna put that gonna put this in is our plan. Gonna drill out those 4 holes and then the big 2 holes. Be ready to bolt it in, see how it looks.
Don't want to go too far.
So Mama, I know that a lot of people are going to say, man, that was a waste of money. And it was a lot of money. But I got them on sale. And they were still expensive. But every time you need a bit, I guarantee you that you got a good bit. Guarantee.
Yeah, it's small enough to be free.
That's a brand new carbide bit, and a new one really does grab. It's just a little old bitty file, Mama. It's actually flat on one side and triangular on the other, like for getting in the corners.
Take a while, but it's meanwhile.
Looks like the square hole needs a little more work. This one here could be opened up just a touch. We want the metal to be actually bigger than the holes in the plastic. That way your plug-ins and all will go straight through, no issues. And just like that, Mama, it's done. So once it's back in the truck, I'll be able to power up. There it is on the back side. Seems to be pretty sturdy, but I mean, you know, it's so anyway, I think that's gonna call it for today. It's time to get this mess cleaned up. Until next time.